First reading, Jeremiah chapter 28 verse 1 to 17. And it came to pass in that year, in the beginning of the reign of Sedeciah king of Judah, in the 4th year, in the 5th month, that Hananiah the son of Ezra, a prophet of Gabaon spoke to me in the house of the Lord before the priests, and all the people, saying, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, I have broken the yoke of the king of Babylon. As yet 2 years of days, and I will cause all the vessels of the house of the Lord to be brought back into this place, which Nebuchadnezzar king of Babylon took away from this place, and carried them to Babylon. And I will bring back to this place Jeconiah the son of Joachim king of Judah, and all the captives of Judah, that are gone to Babylon, saith the Lord, for I will break the yoke of the king of Babylon. And Jeremiah the prophet said to Hananiah the prophet in the presence of the priests, and in the presence of all the people that stood in the house of the Lord. And Jeremiah the prophet said, Amen, the Lord do so, the Lord perform thy words, which thou hast prophesied, that the vessels may be brought again into the house of the Lord, and all the captives may return out of Babylon to this place. Nevertheless hear this word that I speak in thy ears, and in the ears of all the people. The prophets that have been before me, and before thee from the beginning, and have prophesied concerning many countries, and concerning great kingdoms, of war, and of affliction, and of famine. The prophet that prophesied peace when his word shall come to pass, the prophet shall be known, whom the Lord hath sent in truth. And Hananiah the prophet took the chain from the neck of Jeremiah the prophet, and broke it. And Hananiah spoke in the presence of all the people, saying, Thus saith the Lord, Even so will I break the yoke of Nebuchadnezzar the king of Babylon after 2 full years from off the neck of all the nations. And Jeremiah the prophet went his way. And the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah, after that Hananiah the prophet had broken the chain from off the neck of Jeremiah the prophet, saying, Go, and tell Hananiah, Thus saith the Lord, Thou hast broken chains of wood, and thou shalt make for them chains of iron. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, I have put a yoke of iron upon the neck of all these nations, to serve Nebuchadnezzar king of Babylon, and they shall serve him. Moreover also I have given him the beasts of the earth. And Jeremiah the prophet said to Hananiah the prophet, Hear now, Hananiah, the Lord hath not sent thee, and thou hast made this people to trust in a lie. Therefore thus saith the Lord, Behold, I will send thee away from off the face of the earth, this year shalt thou die, for thou hast spoken against the Lord. And Hananiah the prophet died in that year, in the 7th month. Psalms chapter 119 verse 29, 43, 79, 80, 95, 102. Remove from me the way of iniquity, and out of thy law have mercy on me. And take not thou the word of truth utterly out of my mouth, for in thy words have I hoped exceedingly. Let them that fear thee turn to me, and they that know thy testimonies. Let my heart be undefiled in thy justifications, that I may not be confounded. The wicked have waited for me to destroy me, but I have understood thy testimonies. I have not declined from thy judgments, because thou hast set me a law. Gospel, Matthew chapter 14 verse 22 to 36. And forthwith Jesus obliged his disciples to go up into the boat, and to go before him over the water, till he dismissed the people. And having dismissed the multitude, he went into a mountain alone to pray. And when it was evening, he was there alone. But the boat in the midst of the sea was tossed with the waves, for the wind was contrary. And in the fourth watch of the night, he came to them walking upon the sea. And they seeing him walk upon the sea, were troubled, saying, It is an apparition. And they cried out for fear. And immediately Jesus spoke to them, saying, Be of good heart, it is I, fear ye not. And Peter making answer, said, Lord, if it be thou, bid me come to thee upon the waters. And he said, Come. And Peter going down out of the boat, walked upon the water to come to Jesus. But seeing the wind strong, he was afraid, and when he began to sink, he cried out, saying, Lord, save me. And immediately Jesus stretching forth his hand took hold of him, and said to him, O thou of little faith, why didst thou doubt? And when they were come up into the boat, the wind ceased. And they that were in the boat came and adored him, saying, Indeed thou art the Son of God. And having passed the water, they came into the country of Gennesaret. And when the men of that place had knowledge of him, they sent into all that country, and brought to him all that were diseased. And they besought him that they might touch but the hem of his garment. And as many as touched, were made whole.